Tashidale. So here I like to bring sorry, little kind of updates that I am, many of you know, I am deeply connected and responsibility since 1988, the first time I established the orphanage called BCH, Burn Children's Home in Dolenji, India. The real reason of that is to give opportunity those children, boys and girls, who are in poverty, have no way other than BCH to enter into, school life. So my main goal of this organization is provide facility and opportunity, having equal opportunity to learn, study, educate these young boys and girls who could be the leader of future, who could be the futures of our life, our world. So their parents are helpless. There's no such parents don't want to see their child in the best of the best place, but they are helpless. So my part of, and my old staff member of BCH's part of our motive and effort is to make these children feel home away from the home, providing all facilities what every rich children deserves. They equally deserves, but they are not having opportunity and no facility for them. So BCH being serving this up until now from the beginning, almost close to over 500 children, boys and girls. And one of the main emphasis is also dedicating specially for the girls. To make a girl's education, it's important to future our generations, especially because girls are the source that where these all children grow. Mother, because they are the future mothers. Future mother needs to be good education, good human being. Once you are good human being with good knowledge and education, that will have a perfect guide to their children in the right path and a direction. So BCH is providing that. But I am solely depending on all my friends, students and supporters by sponsoring their sponsorship of each child, supporting them in a very simple living, by supporting their further educations. Like example, just recently, few days ago, I got a message from my office that we have 13 from one area and 2-3 more, almost like we have 15 children new arrived in BCH. This is every year we are getting it. So I need support to everyone's warm-hearted. If you think this as a practitioner of compassion for serving human being, think of that way. This is part of your practice. Or think of that way being a valuing the sharing. You are part of sharing what you have in order to support these children will make complete transformation of their future into bright future with full of education. And these children are so bright, so kind of being a sincere, loving and needed. So we all can walk together, we all can jointly make their life together bright, and that will be our greatest contribution to human life in this life. And that could be a meaningful life. So think of that. So I need everyone's, if you can, well and good. If you cannot, if you have anybody who in your thought that could be and they might have access financially, encourage them, introduce them the BCH needs and support. to yeruburnCenter.org and you will see the Burn Children's Home there, and click and you will see how and what you can do. So that will be great. But not only sponsorship. To make sponsorship is make them a living, feeding, accommodation, health, education. But beside that, as having a big group of children there now, and now we have more than 160 children right now permanently living, but there are almost 30 children are in a different college and institutes for further education. So altogether, BCH supports around 200 children still. So there are a lot of administrative needs, and especially what we are really looking, and we have not yet reached to our limit of the funds. We like to have almost like 14 to 15,000 US dollar, and we are not yet there. So we really like people to be generous and help, because the boys' dormitory, we have 4 buildings of the boys' dormitory. So each of their, the septic and the toilet, drainage, etc. are being have been sort of blocked and damaged, and we have repaired so many times, but it's now no way we can. It's affecting in the room, it's affecting whole area. It's concern about health also now. So we are really looking for our generous supporters, compassionate and warm-hearted people who have any capability. Please help us to raise this fund as soon as we like to finish this project. Right now we are around 6,000 US dollars. We need still more, further 7 or 8,000 at least. So please consider to help us. This is a very serious health and conscious of the health and hygienes, because this is creating because this has been gone through years, but now getting worse and worse, and especially when summer comes, it's a misery there. So I like to have everyone open your warm-hearted and support us, and visit the BCH in any way you can help will be appreciated, and it will be on behalf of all the children and staff members of the BCH family. I, as in charge and mean responsibility, like to request you all, if anybody listening, my students, remember that, or friends or well-wishers, everyone, this is from heart my request to all of you to support. Thank you.